Hey y'all, it's me, Shakita Bonita. So, I got 3 messages. The first one is, why did Jesus send the spirits into the swine? The second one is inheritance. And it's a question mark, parentheses, it says spiritual question. And the third one is talking shit. Okay? So we gonna dabble, and find out what's really going on. Okay, out here in these streets, because somebody, why did Jesus send the spirits into the swine? So this some Bible folks. There's some Bible folks that want to know this question. Okay, this they want to ask the Most High, the Holy Spirit, the ancestors, Jesus, whatever. You know, why did Jesus send the spirits into the swine? And the first thing, during my pre-shuffle, usually if I pre-shuffle, I don't keep the cards. I put them back, because I like for y'all to see as the cards come. But it says Aquarius, and I was hesitant on picking it up. The Most High was like, no, leave it there. So there's an Aquarius that's in one of these situations, okay? Don't necessarily mean the first one. It could be any one of those 3 situations that I gave out. Now, I'm going to shuffle this deck 3 times. And we're going to get whatever signs come out. Now, this one is a sun in Aquarius, so that could have some significance, But I'm going to shuffle it 3 times, and what we get at, those signs are involved in this situation. I hear that Alicia Keys. Your secrets are safe with me. Safe with me. There's a Leo. I heard, I need a hero. Moon and Leo. I'm donna. And he's gotta be. And he's gotta be. And he's gotta be. I need a hero. So, Leo, that's Moon and Leo. Somebody got a secret, undercover secret hero. Leo. There's a Leo. I don't know. Got something to do with the inheritance or talking shit or asking the question, why did Jesus send the spirits into the swine? It's the last shuffle. We got a Pisces in reverse on the floor. In reverse. And it says free will in reverse. So, Pisces is binded up, tied up. A Sagittarius at the bottom has discovered something about an Aquarius, a Leo, a Pisces. Or somebody, take out, resonate. But they done discover something. I don't know which one. I don't know what's going on. But all these characters is involved in one of these situations, if not all of them, because I don't know what the situation is. But we about to dip in and find out. Okay? And I got these cards here because I made other cards off of these cards, which these are mine. But I made other cards off of these cards, which you guys see them because they be in the tarot fashion. But it's got more in here because I didn't make all the cards into decks. And I'm being led to grab this deck because it's got to be something in here that that's not in the other decks that is supposed to come out. It's some information in here. One of these is 2 of them, but in one of these decks is some information. For something about this situation. And we just gonna jump into it. And I'm hearing, As the message go, I'll tell you what it is. Either it's an inheritance or it's talking shit, or why did Jesus send the spirits into the swine? Sun, right. Sun fell on Aquarius. Now, you don't necessarily have to be one of these signs. You could be the person that these signs are working with, or you could be a person that these signs are working against. Because 9 times out of 10, if it falls on the table and it's not about you, they working against you or they working for you. We gonna find out, because I don't know if they working for you or if they working against you. Okay? But the sun card fell on top of Aquarius. It says life, positivity, clarity, confidence, hope, seeing things hidden, higher self. Who are you? Go within. So there might be a sun in Aquarius that's looking for an opportunity. They need to check themselves. And it's got Leo, you know what I'm saying, at the top. So because the sun represents Leo. Now on the back of it, it says get out of your ego. So somebody's on a time frame, because it says 1 month. So there's an Aquarius that's on the time frame that you need to get out your ego. And I looked at this card and they say that ain't my style. Okay? So the ancestors, the Most High, Holy Spirit, you know, one of them is telling you to get out your feelings. Okay? You got 1 month to get out your ego. Okay? Because they saying, I don't know if you call it on the ancestor or whatever it is you doing. But they saying that ain't my style. Whoever you hollering to, they saying that ain't my style, bro. Whoever. Okay? But that's what they saying. That ain't my style, baby. That ain't my style. Okay? And that's why Jesus, okay, sent the pig, sent the spirit into the swine, because that wasn't his style. Now you take that how it resonates for whoever. I'm channeling the messages, okay? I'm channeling the messages. I'm giving you, when I say channeling, I'm giving you the messages, baby. Okay? Somebody want to know these answers, and they may sound like a little rough to you. Okay, let's check this. Valleys and peaks. They may sound a little rough to you. Okay? They may sound a little rough to you. Valleys and peaks. She fucked up. It may sound a little high and low. It may sound a little rough. There's an Aquarius, because I was led to put it up on the Aquarius, saying she fucked up. Wisdom in reverse. On the back it says, let's make it happen. It's in reverse. I don't know who you is, Aquarius, but your ancestor is tapping me, okay? Your ancestor is tapping me. Even if you don't believe it, because it says, oh hell. What it says? Oh hell no. On the back it says cancel. So even if you don't believe what I'm telling you, you need to just stop watching me, baby. I'm just keeping this 100 with you. You need to stop watching me, okay? You really do. You need to stop, because it ain't good for you. On the back it says 1 time. On the front it says musty. You know, you need to stop. You need to stop. Nightclub, my children, pray. $20 in reverse. Watch yourself in reverse. You need to get out your ego. That's all I'm going to say. And whoever you are, don't be mad with me, okay? Don't be mad with me. Ask yourself, what did I do? What did I do to make you so mad that you, right at this moment, you sending so much negative energy? That's how I know you watching. Because I can feel the aggression off of you. You sending so much negative energy. It's like you sending, you whoever you are, you hate me. I'm praying, you know what I'm saying? It ain't that one of my children. Okay, because I got an Aquarius. And boy, I say boy, you about to make me exceed the limitations of my medication. you know, I don't know what opportunity that you know what I'm saying, that you trying to get for a lot of money. $20 in reverse, so you don't never have to ask a bitch for nothing. Never. Watch yourself in reverse. You out of order, baby. That's out of order. $20 in reverse. Watch yourself in reverse. You ain't paying no attention to yourself. You too busy worrying about the game. Watch the game. You too busy, you know what I'm saying? Life has valleys and peaks. You know, if I'm talking to my child, life has valleys and peaks, baby. You think I ain't went through valleys and peaks? Just imagine. I'm older than you. Did you ever think to look back on somebody else's life? The valleys and peaks that I went through, but I went through them. Thank God. You say you believe in God, right? Or do you really believe in God, or you done gave up on God? Talk to me now. I don't know who that is, but we're going to move on. We on Leo now. We on Leo, babies. That's no wisdom. Make it happen in reverse. I don't know if you're dealing with the Most High. I don't know if you dealing with the God you had foundation in, because I know your grandparents grew you up in the church. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And for those of you talking about, oh, whatever, listen, if you don't watch me, you ain't watch me, go back and watch me. It's a whole bunch of videos, child. But go back and watch me. Eventually, you'll get to me. Okay? Eventually, you'll get to me and you'll understand, because I ain't finna keep going through the same thing. Especially if you ain't asking no question. I don't see a question, but you sending that energy to me. I don't have time for that there. Okay? You want a question? You got a personal question? Type it. Don't energetically send it to me. Okay? Don't energetically send it to me. Type it, baby. I ain't got no problem with answering it. Okay? I'm just keeping it 100 with you. Me. Okay? On point. Okay? Love the kids. Okay? Love the kids. So somebody been talking shit. Because Spirit led me to look at that paper to figure out who did what this is. So somebody been talking shit. Somebody been lying, talking shit. Talking about don't love the churn and all that shit there. Somebody been talking bullshit. Damn, sugar. I didn't know you was an empty vessel. You told me a goddamn lie. Sunshine. It's about that time. Cali. Tastes like candy. I can feel it when you walk. Somebody fantasizing about you. Spirit say I ain't lying. I know this ain't none of that bullshit. That's some spell work. Cause you know what I got, and somebody needs some forgiveness from that shit there. Okay. Somebody did some spell work, and if you did some spell work, cause what I'm gathering, if you did somebody spoke some spell work. Wait till he get it. Wait till he understand. Okay. But yeah, you sent spell work on people's children. You sent spell work on people's children. Oh, that's why you got people children. Oh, child, y'all did glamour spells on people. Children got people children hating their parents and shit. Bitch, y'all done fucked up. Y'all done fucked up. You done talked too much. You ran your motherfucking mouth too much. Now you want forgiveness. Okay? You ran your motherfucking mouth too motherfucking much. Now you want forgiveness because you done went out there and put that spell work on people motherfucking churn for people churn to be against them when the people out there doing their best to be a parent. And for some better than the other motherfucking parent. The fuck? Dirty holes. Leo. It's gonna be a long reading, y'all. Just getting your heads up. We got a Pisces out here did something for some cheddar. Essie Jones. Essie Jones is my ancestor. See that right there? Somebody did some. This is inheritance. They did spiritual work on the inheritance. And they about to get a heartache. Little cousin, somebody in the bloodline. Okay? Little cousin, you a little cousin. So they younger than you. Lil John say he ain't got shit to do with that shit. December in the reverse, Lil John say he ain't got shit to do with that shit. Okay? Lil John say, okay. Lil John say, no, bitch. You keeping that shit in the earth, not the wind, in reverse. I need a real woman. Lil John say, whoever Lil John is in your life, okay? I already got a woman. You got a good woman, too. She alright. So whoever your Lil John is, she alright. Okay? She told Lil John, don't get in that shit. Don't get in that shit. That's some bullshit. I'm telling you now. Because Lil John might have was in on that shit in the beginning now. Whoever Lil John is, he might have been in on that shit in the beginning. Lil John got a good one. She said, get out, leave that shit alone. That shit ain't gonna bring nothing but some heartache. Because that is not what the ancestor wanted. That is not what the ancestor said. The gift. That whoever it is, this is inheritance now. Whoever it is. We got the moon in reverse. They want to keep that shit a secret. Whatever inheritance it is, they want to keep it a secret from us. Okay, I'm gonna say that. They want to keep it a secret from us. Okay? They want us to know. You see how God works? You know why God sent the well, I ain't gonna say God, but I'm gonna say God, and the only reason why I'm gonna say God, I'm not saying Jesus is God or was God or however you want to put it. The only reason why I'm gonna say God is because Jesus didn't have no power. All his power came from God. You understand me? So that means God sent the pig, sent the swine, and he sent the spirit into the pig. Can't nothing go long unless, hey, it's got to be able to go through. Like, we go through shit. People get mad and say, oh, God let me go through this here. Yes. But why was he letting you go through this? What's the big, that boy say it's bigger than black and white. You know, yeah, we all have to go through the valleys and the peaks. Shit, God let us, all of us have been through, ain't no one person, a single person that's been through something. We might not have went through the same thing. And some things, you know, might have been a little more painful. But then that's when you go to your secret closet. Okay? That's when you go get on your knees and you just breathe, bitch. I ain't say pray, I ain't say nothing. I say breathe, bitch. And just lay there till you get some peace. Just kneel there, bow there, whatever, till you feel a little better. But breathe, bitch. Don't talk, don't say, don't think, no nothing. Just breathe. On the back it say 2 to 3 days in reverse, so it's unknown. Okay? Whatever's unknown. Motivation. Stop lying. Somebody horny. Okay? Somebody's horny. Because it say coochie thumping. And look, it ain't even got no picture on it, but I ain't even want to put it in the camera. Hee hee. Michael Jackson. So, I'm getting same sex. This will say, this is same sex, but somebody of the same sex as you is horny. Somebody watching, okay? Somebody watching. Not right now, not right now, not right now, not right now. I'll call you later. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know whoever it is, but whatever I just said turned them the fuck on. Okay, look, they even got me. Please send me your email address. What? Nah. My bad, y'all. But I don't know. They want that to be in the rut. They trying to break in. Baby said, wait a minute, bitch, you're talking too much. You telling on me, people looking at me, they can tell it's true. Okay? Somebody might have been down low, quiet on the creek. I'm just saying. Okay? Quiet on the creek. That's what they say, quiet on the creek, bitch, you talk too much. Come on. Okay. Oh, yeah. Listen. They talking about quiet on the creek, but you need to get off the creek, baby. Okay? You need to get off the creek. If you don't want your business out there in these streets, you need to get off the creek. Okay? Get off the creek because it says, come on over, baby. A booty call. A date. Okay? Miss Independent. Somebody. Okay. Oh, girl. Thank you. What niggas? Yo, look, it's thank you twice. Oh no, that's a watch yourself. No, that's shit. Y'all would call that. Cause this card here say thank you too. It say thank you. Fuck niggas. And then this one here say thank you. Snakes. Thank you. Fuck niggas. Jupiter. Every 12, 13, it's either whatever this is. This is I'm finna turn Jupiter over. But whatever it tells us when I turn Jupiter over, it's gonna happen on, I can't pronounce the name, y'all, but the 13th month, start with an O. Y'all can look it up if you think I'm whatever. Just look up the 13th month that starts with an O. Google gonna pull it right up. But it says stay calm, cope with struggles, spiritual growth. Okay? That is, okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so because when I wrote inheritance right there, I put in parentheses spiritual because I was like, the feeling I was getting was like, it was like a spiritual. Is it a spiritual? Now, why you did that shit? You see what I'm saying? Girl, I hope it wasn't you. You better get your ass out, Robin. Oh, Lord. I talk to you when I get off of this here, bitch. I'm cuss you. Okay, but Jupiter. It says Sagittarius optimism, growth, expansion, healing, prosperity, good fortune, miracle. Okay, so you might be considered a 13th sign. Okay. Well, hell, I never even, we go back. We don't know what the zodiacs really are. We don't know the fashion, the form, and all of that there. But we do know, for those that are spiritual, we do know that there is a 13th. There is a 13th sign. You know what I'm saying? 13. That's why they make 13 so motherfucking bad. Oh, that bad look. 13. So in other words, they think that we that are the 13th signs are bad luck. And I think it's like something like Opicius, something like that. But I can't pronounce the name. But it just gives me the feeling of, by the way the name sounds, like it's auspicious. But it's with an O, but the O represents the omega. But yeah, that part. We ain't finna go no more with that. But it says third eye insight, that part. See the bigger picture. Study knowledge, pursue your goals. It falls up under the Sagittarius, okay? So what I'm getting is there is a Sagittarius that wanted to be considered the 13th sign. I don't be putting on do not disturb list now. Mm. That's it. I was just finna say I'm finna stop, and a book fell out. Spirit say no more. Okay. Say no more. Credit. Say no more. Credit. Let's do this in reverse. Love on the back. So somebody's calling something off. Somebody said, say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Say no more. Somebody was pleading the case. Okay? Somebody was pleading the case. And I'm hearing somebody was pleading the case for somebody. Someone was pleading the case for somebody. And whoever they were pleading the case to, they said, say no more. Say no more. And whoever these lovers, the lover that was talking about, let's do it, let's do this. That's done. That's done. Watch the game in reverse. That's done. It said, oh Lord, laugh out loud. Pregnancy in reverse. That's, I don't know. We got a T. On the back is its names. Tinkerbell, Tassie, Tavy, Travis, Tennille, Tabby, Trey, Texas. We got an earth sign in reverse. Love and lust, bitch don't be mad. So there's an earth sign that's mad at a motherfucker right about now. They all in their feelings. Okay? But they ain't gonna let it show. But journal in reverse, they ain't gonna let that shit show, but they all in their motherfucking feelings. Say, leave me alone, stalker in reverse. Cause they gotta stop fucking with a bitch. Okay? Can't listen in on a motherfucker with the phone taps no more. Okay, don't know a bitch number, can't spy no more. It says spy and crush. You got it right. That's my number. That's their number. Can't do that's like my own. That's an on point card. It say way on down there. History. Something about some history. Got something to do with politics. Way on down there. Somebody was pleading the case. I don't know, child. They pleading the case. Somebody else, cause that fell over there. Somebody else was pleading the case. That the other person was pleading the case for you. For us. Okay. Politics. Got something to do with politics way on down there. History. They know a lot of history, but they don't know shit. It say my side chick is getting on my nerves. I told you they don't know shit. They need to go get grounded. Gardening. Buy some old money. That's say young money. Buy some old money. That don't belong to them. Bloodline in reverse. Don't belong to them. It don't belong to them. They done already lost the war. Here and now. They lost it in the past too. Okay? February. I heard a bloody a bloody massacre, like the Valentine massacre, whatever that was. But lukewarm to hot in reverse. Child, please. I don't know who that is, but baby, you doing love spell, lust spells, all that shit. Anyway. It says, come again, ask the questions, and chain reaction. In reverse. Baby. Fertility, whoever it is, you've been doing moon magic to get a baby. You've been out doing moon magic to get a baby. Spirit say you still ain't gonna get it. I'm just saying what the message is now. Hey, I don't give a fuck if you're mad with me. It is what it is. You know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. You know I ain't lying. Tell the truth. You know I ain't lying. Somebody say, tell it like it is. Go and find yourself a song. Tell it like it is. And I guess it was meant, well, you know, but just confirmation for me that it was meant for me to use these cards, because some of the cards that came out are, a lot of these cards, almost all these cards are not in my other two decks. It says, now the God of hope fill you with all joy and peace, and believing that ye may abound in hope through the power of the Holy, they say Holy Ghost, but I say the Holy Spirit. Well, if you don't give a fuck, then get off then. If you don't give a fuck, we don't give a fuck. What? You don't give a fuck. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Don't start no shit, won't be no shit. Okay? Because you aggressive, baby. You want to fight. You big mad. You mad, like Plies say. You mad. And I don't even take it as shade. I take it as you being straight up and honest. You know what I'm saying? That's what I take. I mean, if you'd came at me and let me know who you really are, because I know you're not Tanichi Hill. And if you are, I don't even know you, Tanichi. I don't know you, baby. Okay? If you are Tanichi, I don't know you, baby. I don't know now Tanichi. I ain't never even met Tanichi, okay? So therefore, that gives me to the conclusion that you're up under a fake name. But if that is your real name, then I think you should go check yourself before you wreck yourself. Because God gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time to be going through that there with you. I'm on a mission. Okay? And you trying to step in the way of God's mission. He gonna move you out the way because he know I'm on a mission. Okay? The mission that y'all want or y'all trying to stop. Whatever. Okay? Okay. Senorita. We got the Four of Pentacles. You trying to get something don't belong to you, baby. So you part of the inheritance crew. You trying to get something that don't even belong to you. That's what you trying to do. You trying to hold on to something that don't belong to you. You trying to hold on to a promise. Illuminati didn't tell you better than that there? Isu, because you ain't even get to Illuminati. Illuminati said he ain't more fuck shit to do with you. Okay? You ain't get to Illuminati. You still working with the precepts. You ain't get to Illuminati. You didn't get there. You didn't get there. Okay? They should have told you. But see, that's why I say, make sure you do your background check. Make sure you do your background check. And when I say your background check, that's checking your motherfucking self. That's your background check. Before you... Isu is a trickster. Oh, you thought Isu was working for you. Okay? See, I didn't call on Isu. Isu came to me. Okay? I didn't even know who Isu was. I didn't know who that man was. I know he came to me, though. I seen him, and then I fucked around and got... And that's why I got this deck. I'm going to show you the man that came to me. I got this deck here. After Isu came to me, I was led, I was guided to get this deck here. And then Isu, that's when I knew. Okay? But see, if you've been watching me, you already know, because I've told this story before. Okay? But let me show you. Came to me. I hadn't even seen this card before. I had never seen that man before. Never had I ever seen that man before. That card, that representation of nothing. But he came to me and I saw him. Okay? Went on about my life. A little later, the deck came to me. Then he showed himself. I hadn't found out who Isu was in between. You know? And when I saw who he represented, in the ether, you know, the Santeria religion. Like, yo, he came. So now I want to know what you come to me for. You know what I'm saying? And that was to tell me you hoes out there calling on him. I didn't know it then, okay? But I know it now. I know it now that he to let me know that you hoes was out there calling on him to work on me. So he had to come and check me out. See, that's the background. You don't do the background. You should know. Okay? When Isu came to me and he did not give you the doors open, he did not let you through the crossroads because what you wanted was death. And he did not allow it. And you kept going and kept going and kept going just because you see little bit by little bit by little. It's a long suffering. Oh, we want to see her suffer. Oh, that's how they doing it. Whatever practitioner you went to, them told you, oh, it's gonna be take a long time. Bitch, you would have been dead by then. You understand me? No, baby. I'm done with it. I can't give you no more than that there, baby. I can't give you no more than that there. Okay? Can't give you no more than that there. Now you need to go check yourself. And be honest with yourself and ask yourself why. You know? Why? Over some flow? Some money? You feel like, oh, somebody done told you some kind of prophecy. You believe any goddamn thing. Anything they tell you, you believe it. That's why you're supposed to get your own connection to the Most High. You're supposed to get your own connection. You get your own connection by going with a sincereness. Meaning. And then they're going to judge you. They're going to give you only what you're supposed to get. That go by you. How much you get is by you. The fuck? The King of Swords, that's the truth. Y'all didn't want the truth. Fuck y'all, who got y'all up under a motherfucking spell? Somebody got y'all up under a motherfucking spell, baby. Got y'all bamboozled. Motherfucking bamboozled. You been up under a spell. What they say, you just been got or had or whatever they say. Shit. And I got you looking at the five of Pentacles. Now you don't know whether or not to be sad or mad. No shade. Now y'all here talking about, oh, we gonna kill that bitch. I don't give a fuck what they say. Fuck that. That hoe got to go. The Star in reverse. That hoe got to go. That's what you're saying. But your wishes ain't gonna be fulfilled. Your wishes ain't gonna be fulfilled. The Six of Pentacles. The Six of Pentacles following the Star card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, the Nine of Pentacles. Okay? The Nine of Pentacles. Your wishes will not be fulfilled, baby. Baby girl. Okay? Baby girl, the law is on to you. And you know the law is on to you. But you don't give a fuck. That's what you say. You don't give a fuck. Because you out your mind. You out your mind. And you done put all these motherfucking people up on the spell. Y'all better wake the fuck up. That hoe don't love you. She say she do. That hoe love herself. Because she know she want to keep up the fucking facade. Shit. The Empress. She want to keep up the facade. The Nine of Pentacles. I meant the Star. The Nine of Pentacles. The Empress. Of being the Empress. You is the Empress of the underworld. The Two of Swords. I meant the Two of... Yeah, this Two of Swords. You are. You are the empress of the underworld. Okay? You are the empress of the underworld. But in order to be the divine empress, you gotta be the empress of the underworld and the light. And you scared of the motherfucking light. Lord forgive me, but I'm telling the truth. You scared of the light. You scared of the light. Okay? You scared of the valleys and the peaks. Okay, but it's okay for other people to go through the valleys and the peaks. But not you, because you say you the empress of the underworld. But you're not divine. You ain't divine. That's what they're looking for. Cinco, the five of wands. That's the competition, to be the divine. The competition is to be the divine empress. The divine empress. Everybody, and you done bamboozled them people, made them people think. Okay? Because see, you thinking once they do what you want them to do, then those people going to put you on a high seat. And you're going to be the divine. These people already mesmerized, mesmerized, and everything else on you. Okay? They already there. I told y'all I don't answer any more energetic questions, okay? So stop asking me questions energetically. You want an answer? Put it down there. I answer. You want a question answer? Put it down there. I answer. But that energetically shit, bitch, no, I ain't answering them motherfuckers no more. Okay? Show yourself. Excuse me, the Eight of Pentacles. If you think it, it resonates. The Queen of Swords. And the Chariot. And the Four of Cups. Kicking my baby, just kicking. Party on down to the escape beat, just kicking. That's what's playing. That Judgment at the bottom. What's the message you want to deliver through these cards? Give me the message. Give me the message. Hold on, y'all. Let me take this earpiece. Give me the message that you want me to deliver. Give me the message. And no, okay? No. Actually, I left that in because I was listening to Kuan Yin, whatever the lady name is on YouTube. She's a reader. But I know I needed to start this reading, and I you know, I'm a mama. I can multitask. I can do a couple things at one time, okay? And I want to finish listening to her reading. What her name is? I have no cut cards tarot. I was listening to her, and I want to hear the rest of it, but I knew I had to do this here too. So, you know, I was doing it together. So anybody talking about, oh, she was listening, she said they be giving the report. No, baby, cut your madness now. I won't answer the questions but I will not let you energetically put a lie there on me. Okay, I ain't gonna let you do that, then. The Lord didn't let me hear it. For me to just let it go walk on by. I got to retort that. Okay, we're in spiritual court. You know what I mean? Oh, okay. Not so, baby. Those days are long gone. What's the message that you want me to give through this deck here? King of Cups. Three of Cups. I'm hearing God is extending whatever you classify as God. I just say God because God has many names. So that one just classifies all of them for me. But whatever. But God is extending a cup of love to somebody that's been talking shit. Okay? But somebody is too focused. Ooh, child. Anyway, they don't want you to get this cup of love that's being offered from the Most High. Okay? From the Most Highs. Okay? But whoever you are, you too focused on the three of cups of the situation. Okay? You in a challenging position, and it's falling on top of the Ace of Swords. You in a challenging position, but you're being offered a cup of love. Oh Lord, somebody might get sent into the swine. But not enough to divide the pie. Somebody say, I'm not sharing you with nobody else. So I don't know, baby. Y'all take this how it resonate, okay? Cause I'm excluding myself from this because I don't feel like this part got nothing to do with me, okay? So if you want it, I'm reading for something. This for somebody else. But somebody say I'm not sharing you, and it was a masculine said I'm not sharing you with nobody else. I don't know, child. Oh, dang, child. I'm discombobulated. I'm telling you. They didn't pick up the second half of the... Because I'm trying to figure out why you came and said that there. Okay? Why you say that? Why? Give me something on that there, spirit. Because I said they ain't sharing you. We got the Knight of Cups. And it's falling on the... What that is? Seven of Swords? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. It's falling on the Seven of Swords. Somebody might be coming to somebody with an old funky message. Okay? A funky message, baby. A funky. Acting like it's a cup of love. Okay? I'm telling you now, somebody coming with a funky message. There's an imposter coming. An imposter is coming. With some bullshit. Okay? Somebody coming to give you a bullshit message. And or somebody done gave somebody a bullshit message and ain't no truth in it. Okay? Somebody's stuck in between a cup of love and some bullshit. Somebody's stuck between a cup of love and some bullshit. What this got to do with one of these questions? Oh, an emperor in reverse. Ooh. This some bulldagging situation. I'm just saying, I ain't no shade now. You know what I'm saying? But it just was funny how the Most High brought the clarity to me. This some bulldagging. You know, bulldagging. Y'all know I'm older. But no shade, no disrespect, because hell, back in my day, bulldaggers, they proud to be a motherfucking bulldagger, bitch. Don't call me no film, bitch. That's what they, you know, that's how they will. Don't call me no motherfucking film, bitch. I'm a bulldagger. Bitch, I don't fuck with niggas. But this that kind of situation here going on, baby. Okay. So there might be some kind of bulldog some bulldog stuff going on. Okay. Ooh, I heard Quiet on the Creek. So it's some undercover bulldagging. Okay? You be alright being bulldagging, but undercover? Undercover? Oh, Lord have mercy. And they right here talking about Jesus. Jesus. Just admit, okay? Just admit. Bitch, if you're a bulldogger, you're a bulldogger. If you don't consider yourself a bulldogger, then you don't consider yourself a bulldogger. But if you consider yourself bisexual or, you know, gay, you might be the femme, because that's the way I look at it. Gay is feminine, okay? Because then the happy ones. And, you know, the studs and the bulldaggers is the masculines. I just look at it like that. But, you know, just be open with it. Don't be sitting up criticizing people and shit. You know what I'm saying? You criticize. How you gonna criticize a motherfucker that you just like that there, bitch? But you keeping it undercover, don't know. But you right here praising Jesus and crucifying motherfuckers. You right here crucifying motherfuckers, but you talking about you. Child, I'm done. I'm done. I'm here repent. Something, ye be saved or something. Yes, I can't figure out if they saying repent lest ye be saved or some shit. I don't know. You hear me? You in the fool in reverse. Okay? You know better. You know better. You know better. It ain't like you don't know better. You ain't blind. You see. You ain't being anybody leading you. You know. If you gay, bitch, you gay. Shit, the fuck? And come on. Not I'm saying the song came on now, okay? But I'm just saying. Come on, keep it real. Shit, bitch. Lord, somebody wants somebody to put it on them. Or somebody want to experience somebody might want to experience a woman. Somebody might not never had a woman. Okay? I'm just saying, that's what I get. That's the energy I'm getting. The thought alone might break me. Cause every soul needs a lady. The song. Okay, to turn that down just a little bit, baby. Cause I don't know if they can. Oh no, baby, I can do it. I got the remote. Come on. I got it, baby. I'm gonna get it to you. I mean, you ain't gotta turn it off, but I'm okay. Would I be if it weren't for you, baby? I'm so tired of being lonely. Well, somebody lonely. Okay. Somebody need to be free. Come up out of denial. Okay. And when I say denial, don't talk against the LGBTQ or whatever, and you included. You know what I'm saying? And you included. How you gonna talk about the people? How you gonna listen? How you gonna talk about them people? How you gonna talk about the crew? And you in the crew. You just undercover in the crew. But the crew know. You one of them. So whoever you is, you falling up under talking shit. Okay? You falling up under talking shit. You talk shit. Two of Cups. See what I'm saying? You think you know what I'm saying? You sitting there talking about, well, I ain't never did it, so the Lord know my heart, but I might have thought about it, but the Lord know I ain't never did it, so I'm pure from that. So a man thinketh, so is a man. One man too. Okay? If you feel like if it's so wrong and you thinking or you got that urge or a woman or a man turned you on and you feel like that's wrong, then you go and you ask, go to your secret closet. Okay? You might want to ask some questions then, about yourself. Shit. And what you need to, and how the Most High feel about your situation. Because when it boiled down to it, that's all. But the Most High feel about it. So you can get some peace with yourself. And be comfortable with yourself and who you are. Now, people either going to accept you or they're not going to accept you. Okay? Excuse me. But if you cool with the people that don't accept you, not accepting you, fuck it. Hey, the Most High saying what the Most High said to you. You done cleared your slate. You done cleared your peace. You done did whatever. Listen, okay? I ain't got shit to do with shit to do because I'm going to do what I do. You going to do what you do. Long as you clear, you good. And those that can't accept it, might be some loved one. Might be some motherfuckers that don't love you. Whoever, whatever. Okay? Shit. Now, if the law happen to get changed, I don't even know how that could even happen. Okay? Because I am going to answer that question. I don't know. That's between you and the Most High. I look at it like this. This is how I look at it. As long as you clear with it, you clear. If the Lord, the Most High, allow the laws to be changed the way they talking about, it's going to be protesters. They can't do that because everybody fucking gay. Okay? How they going to do that? Undercover. Quiet on the creek. Okay? The motherfuckers up there making the laws and passing the laws is gay. Quiet on the creek. Okay? Shit. The fuck? That's blasphemy. We ain't got nothing to worry about because now they putting to die. Okay? I'm just saying. Shit. Let's finish this show. Move on to the next bit. The Queen of Cups. I'm just saying. Okay? I heard be happy and multiply. Fuck that. If they can't multiply, then that mean they wasn't supposed to have no motherfucking churn. Okay? But if they can be happy and peaceful and resolution, listen, Mike. Okay? Shit. The 10 of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Okay? Be happy and multiply. The gay people, they say they can't multiply. Well, then, hey, maybe somebody want to adopt a child. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I ain't talking about kidnapping, stealing people children. I'm talking about adopt child. You know. We got people at the, they want their children to be in third world countries. Okay? They want their children to be adopted because they feel like they're going to make a better life. They're going into something good. They're going to make a better life. That's their bloodline. You know, that's how the people feel. Shit, you better get out that other world. Somebody done jump timeline. Shit, you better jump back, boo. Okay? And now you walking in 2 dimensions and you're bound to get fucked up and caught up in between. I'm just saying, so. What's the message from this deck here? Please, thank you. We almost done, y'all. A deck in reverse, I'm gonna flip it back up, right? We got movement into balance. You know, the deck was in reverse. I should have just put it back in the deck, but I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna put it back. Cause yeah, I'm a little nosy too. But that movement into balance in reverse means gotta pick side. Shit, okay? You gotta pick a side. Shit, you either gonna stay on this timeline, that timeline. Can't be in between timelines. You gonna get fucked up. You gonna get caught up, mixed up. Bamboozled. Unlimited possibilities. Reunion of souls. Growth came before reunion of souls. And stripping the illusion. Stripping the illusion of all this here, whatever. Somebody understood the message today. Somebody got it. Okay. It says retreat. This is not a competition. Joy. You won't get joy with competition, baby. You can't get joy with competition. Not real joy, not divine joy. You can't get that real stuff. That other stuff it's a precept on another person or another thing. That's superficial joy. It's not divine joy. Okay? That joy when you ain't got what you thought made you joyful and you still joyful. Joyful, joyful, joyful. That joy. That joy there. That's the joy that we search. We seek. Okay? That divine joy. If I shuffle this deck 3 times and nothing comes out, I take what's on the bottom. This is the 3rd time. It says grounded. Being grounded. Being grounded in the being grounded in the divine. Somebody think that they can take what somebody has. I told you leave Isu alone now. Okay? But you keep right on. Keep right on. With some spell work. Keep calling on Isu. I'll call you back. Keep calling on Isu. Somebody. Keep calling on whoever you're calling on. I'll call you back. Call your sister. Keep calling on whoever you're calling on. Okay? Y'all, hold on. This is probably my grandbaby. All right, y'all. My grandbabies. I'm hearing that Fred Hammond song. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Yeah. Okay. And y'all know, if y'all don't know, go check that song out. God will do it. Yo. It's sad. It's really sad that people, you know, use magic for these tactics. Okay? You know, and then the Most High have to come in and reveal to them, you ain't on your shit. You ain't got it right. You're not on the proper level. Okay? You trying to use what the Most High makes. Created. Okay? You're trying to use the wisdom and the knowledge, but then I have to understand for myself, because I try not to take it personal, because I understand that God is working, excuse me, on me and in me and through me to build me, you know. So these are lessons, you know, like they say, blessings. What the Ra, I'm gonna say your name, child, but Ra should say, be less, you know. But I take it as, you know, be a lesson. That's how you get your blessing. You gotta go through a lesson to get your blessing. That's the way I take it. You know, I don't knock nobody for however they perceive it. And I've learned to, I don't argue with folks by what they perceive, because that's, you know what I'm saying? Shit. Dear to God, if it's meant for you to see it my way, then you will. But if you don't, I ain't gonna be mad with you. You know what I'm saying? I ain't finna be mad with you. That you just don't see it my way. Hey, we might see something else the same way. But just on that topic, we don't see eye to eye, you know? But it ain't no argument, ain't none of that shit. That way you out here trying to take somebody. Give me the message. Child, somebody trust, girl, don't listen. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Stay out my energy. Because then you be talking about I'm talking about you. Or I'm calling you out. Or I'm speaking negative on you. No, I'm not. Okay? That means you done tapped into my energy. And I know when y'all tap, because I get a slight little headache. Okay? That's because you're trying to tap into my crown chakra. You're trying to tap into my thoughts. You know what I'm saying? And that shit ain't cool. You trying to get knowledge that ain't for you. You can't get it. He ain't gonna give it to you. Hell, it ain't stored up in that motherfucker. He delivers it. Okay? Just the way they get whatever messages, whoever give you your motherfucking messages, just the way they get to you, they give it to me. On site. The fuck? What the fuck is you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Stay out my energy, because I don't be wanting to call y'all out and shit, you know? And then because y'all get ignorant and stupid. I'm talking about the tarot spiritual community. That's why I had to say spiritual, because not just tarot. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Like y'all bitches whack. Shit, and I ain't talking about the whole community, but y'all know, you know. Shit, you know who you are. It's fucking whack. Y'all that's doing the shit. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You tapping into my energy. Don't be trying to tap into my motherfucker. Not my crown. Not my crown. You know, damn, you tap into all other shit, you know. But when you tap into my crown, you know, I can go to God, but then he tell me, bitch, say something. I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? It's a sidebar. But it was a dude I used to deal with, right? And I wasn't, my intuition, you know, I ain't want to believe, I don't know what the fuck was going on. But anyway, we was in the bed one night, and I was rolled over this way, and I'm, you know, talking to the Lord, and I'm like, you know, I want to know, because the Lord done And I'm like, Lord, tell me. You know what I'm saying? Did this nigga messing with this? You know what I'm saying? This chick. And I shit you not. The Lord gave it to me. He was like, ice the motherfucker. And I was like, I looked over at it. I rolled over and looked over at him. Then I rolled back. I'm like, no. Tell me, Lord, you tell me. The Lord say, bitch, you icing me, ice him. He right motherfucking now. I know some of y'all church folks like that. Lord don't cuss like that, though. How you know what the Lord cuss like? Shit, you don't know what the Lord, I ain't say God, and even God cuss sometimes, but if he cuss, then bitch, you know it's some fuss, it's some bullshit for real. Now it's about to pop off, about to go motherfucking down. Okay? But I looked over at him, I couldn't ask the Lord no more. And the Lord could be like your ancestor, an angel, you know what I'm saying, your spirit guide or whatever you want to call him. You know, that's like the Lord. That's my definition, classification of the Lord. Okay? But I rolled over that ice because I knew the nigga was going to lie. I knew he was going to lie. That's why I was icing the Lord. I wanted to get a definite answer. But the way the Lord made the nigga lie to me was so obvious that I could not deny that this nigga lying. Because the nigga jumped up like, huh? What? Who? So I said the name again. And he was like, who? Who is that? Nigga, no, nigga. I know you know this chick here. I don't know, nigga. You must be watching me. You must be watching me because I don't even know why I shared that nigga. I don't even know what the conversation was in the reading before that, nigga. Okay? Stay at my energy. Nigga, what is you in my energy for? What you got to do with the message? The inheritance talking shit, or why did Jesus send the spirits into the swine? What part you play in it? I knew you had played a part in this shit here, but what part? Since you here and you don't want to tell it, you don't want to tell it yourself. What part did they play in this here situation? Why did Jesus send the spirits into the swine? Inheritance or talking shit? Or both, all of it. King of Wands. You the done daughter. Damn, nigga. You the done daughter. Well, you ain't the done daughter, but you know you the done daughter. To a lot of them, you are the done daughter. You're not the done daughter, but you've gotten a new position. You've elevated in your position. Wow. I remember you told me that too, that you elevated and you done got a new position. Oh, warlocky ass nigga. Ace of Wands. So you was, everybody plays the fool sometimes. It's no exceptions to the rules. Listen, baby, it may be factual, maybe I ain't lying. So you played me for the fool. You say it ain't like you ain't know. I ain't want to believe. 8 of Pentacles. I ain't want to believe. I ain't want to believe. I ain't want to believe. Don't ask me why. I ain't want to believe. Spirit says all that damn witchcraft. It was all that witchcraft that y'all had me up under. Witchcraft could be any craft, okay? I don't want y'all to get hooked on witchcraft. They use witchcraft with everything. Anything. Witchcraft could be anything now. Don't get it twisted. Queen of Cups. So you dealt with the Pisces in reverse, the one that did something out of their free will. that they know. So cousin came out here somewhere. So there's a cousin that has a gift in the bloodline. Mm, 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 mm. They're saying that I'm not of the bloodline. But my granddaddy say I am. The chariot card. My granddaddy say I am. And my granddaddy said that just now in spirit too. My granddaddy say I am. So none of the other grandchildren. My granddaddy had the gift. None of the other children, and I'm thinking this is a spiritual gift. But none of the other grandchildren, none of his other grandchildren had the gift. But I have the gift. The gift of sight. But they knew it. My big mama knew it. I got a hole in my ear. I always wondered all my life why I had that hole in my ear. I used to, when I got into the spirituality, I'd look it up. But it never said nothing. And one time I was talking to my cousin. And, I'm recently. And I'm asking him, Tootie, did Big Mama them ever used to say, something was different with me? Because I remember one time, I was about 8 years old. Yeah, about 8. A spirit came and sat beside me. I saw the bed move. And I remember telling my cousin, she was much older. She was a teenager. She was working at Burger King, McDonald's, one of them. Wendy, somewhere. And I remember telling her, Tunkie, somebody's sitting next to me. And she was like, Peaches, don't start that. Don't start that. And I just immediately shut up and didn't, say no more about it. But that remembrance stuck with me. So when I got older and got on my spiritual journey and got into, because I'm into it, it wasn't at the beginning. But, I went to reflecting upon that. And it's like, I asked my cousin, did Big Mama know something? Because the way she said, Peaches, don't start it, like I had did it before. And he was like, well, Big Mama said you see spirits or you talk to spirits or something because you got that hole in the top of your ear. And I was like, dang. I wondered, what it was for. But it all went to adding up to this war that I'm going through. Because I'm in a war, okay? I'm in a war about something that I don't even know nothing about, but everybody else knows and nobody want to tell me. So the Most High got to come to ancestors, got to allow, them to give me the information as long as I ask for it, as long as I'm seeking it sincerely, with no ill will. I'm going to get the answers. And he gave me the answers. A lot of them I didn't want to believe. A lot of stuff I didn't have to go through, okay? Could have cut that shit off, nipped it off at the bud and left it alone. But you got to reap what you sow. When I say you got to get your ass whooped, you got to go through. You got to reflect on back, what slate you cleaning. Why you going through this here in this part of your life? Because it's something in that past life, baby. That you gotta go through karma with. So you gotta, you gotta get your ass whooped. Even though you know what time it is and there's still nothing you can do with it. It ain't that they're doing witchcraft. And they thinking that the witchcraft is working. Like the Bible say, what the devil thought for bad, God meant for, he turned it into good, He He allowed this here. It's like a Job. He allowed this here. But, we don't know what the book of Job is, okay? We don't know what Job had done went through, okay? We don't know why the so-called enemy went before the Most High to say, hey, okay, I'm searching for somebody. You know how it is. I can just imagine he done went to him like, nigga, I knocked off all your bitches. You feel me? But I'm just saying, I knocked off all your bitches. So hey, you ain't got nothing better. You ain't got nothing better. That and the Most High like, oh, try Job and see what Job do. Now, Job could be whatever your Job is, feminine, masculine, okay? But try Job. Let's see what Job do. Cause the rest of them hoes, rest of the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? They fell for temptation and shit. So he tried Job. Job caught hell, went through whatever Job went through. But somebody get the meaning of what I'm saying. But we don't know what Job went through. We don't know what Job went through. But through it all that Job went through it all, that Queen of Wands, we don't, through everything Job went through, he stayed firm. She stayed firm. Okay? I'm picking up on the Queen of Wands energy, baby. Okay? I'm listen, y'all making me call you out, okay? But I'm picking up on the Queen of Wands energy. You talking shit, okay? About an inheritance. Spiritual, physically, whatever it is, you talking shit. And it really ain't no need for shit, okay? It really ain't. It really ain't. It's really not, okay? Because you're going to fuck around and be put in some swine. I tell you now. You know what they do with the pig? We eat them motherfuckers. Lord forgive me. But that's what I heard, okay? Let you fuck around and be Charlotte Webb, I don't know. But that what you don't know what pig you gonna go into. You don't know what pig your spirit might get sent into. And you know what they say. Once they eat you, you're done. That's where the cannibalism thing came from. Ten of Pentacles. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, she said, I'm going to eat that hoe. Oh, yeah, I'm going to eat that hoe. I'm going to enjoy eating that hoe. Y'all keep cooked out. You going to eat flesh that ain't got nothing. That shit going to, well, y'all going to, listen, y'all going to be sick. That's a sickness. That's a zombie eclipse. I'm telling you, if you eat the chosen, it's a zombie effect. You become this, because you don't get the soul, you don't get the spirit. It doesn't belong to you, But you eat that flesh, and you don't supposed to be eating flesh, and then you've been praying to the Most High, talk to the Most High, at least you think he is or whatever. I'm just saying, you can be a zombie. They gonna be right here, zombie eclipse. People going, ugh. Ooh. Okay. It's gonna be that TV shit for real, y'all. Okay. But the chosen won't have to worry about it. It's gonna be that zombie shit. Y'all around here trying to eat people. Eating people. Somebody said it worked before. Telling people to go to the vault. Telling people to go to the vault. Telling people to tell you the motherfucking truth. That's what you do. Cause see, they feel AI gonna take over. It ain't gonna be no more human. Ain't gonna be no more human. Humans gonna be extinct. Well, if you want to live like that, then go ahead. Shit. If you want to live robotically, unfunctionally, unstimulated, okay? And I ain't talking about stimulated. No. I don't know, child. 10 of Cups, what else? Talking shit. Judgment, okay? It's up to the Most High. He judge. Okay, I know what your thoughts is. I know what you want to do, okay? But I know who got the last say, okay? I know what you want to do. Indeed. You know what? Somebody's silly. 9 of Swords. Somebody's silly. Silly. All up in your head. Because it ain't even got to be that way. 4 of Wands at the bottom. It don't have to be like that. It don't have to be a 9 of Swords. It doesn't have to be a 9 of Swords. And whoever I'm talking to, you know I'm talking to you. Because you AI. Somebody say we don't need humans anymore. AI say they don't need us no more. They do everything themselves. 4 Cups. They do everything themselves. 7 of Pentacles. AI. What's up with AI? Because I don't want to give my opinion on it. I'm pick this deck up. I'm gonna shuffle this deck because this is an extra question. Okay. Because I like Earth. I enjoy Earth. Okay. What's up with the AI? Talk to the AI. 4 of Pentacles felt sideways. Can't be greedy. Can't be greedy. You can't be greedy. You're not even from here. You're not from here. So how can you be greedy when you're not from here? Okay? You were allowed to come here. And now you want to take over? Unnegotiable. 3 of Wands. Now you want to take over? Somebody said you want to. Ooh, we got a nigga in here. When I say a nigga, I mean somebody calling somebody a nigga in a derogatory way. Okay. Somebody calling somebody a derogatory nigga. They talking about cause the niggas own it. Okay. Long as somebody hate niggas. And when I say niggas, on this message here, I mean colored folks. Okay? Colored. I know, all colors is color. They even hate their own color. Okay? They nigger lovers. For real. So yeah, they want AI to take over. Because they done read something about an inheritance. And if it can't be them, if it can't be them, Hermit card. I'm not gonna even tell y'all who I just saw. But remember, we got politics out here, okay? Politics fell out in the earlier shuffle. We got an Aquarius, a Leo, a Pisces in reverse, and a Sagittarius. Okay? And a Hermit just fell out. They fighting for an inheritance too. Whoever this political, they fighting for a share, a piece, a division of it. Yo, this shit so deep. What the scrolls is the scrolls, okay? This some deep shit here, bro. That they hiding and trying to cover up, but there are people that know this, that are working for the good of the benefit, not their benefit, our benefit. See, they want to issue out how they want to issue out, and have pinions and peons and all that there and all that there, but AI gonna leave after a while. I don't mean the technology, what we using now and stuff, but AI gonna leave after a while. The Emperor felt sideways. AI gonna leave after a while. The Hangman. Yo, this I'm hearing they strategically set this up. I mean, it's man, this is real strategical, very strategical. They never, from the time that the contracts were sent or given or whatever, and I'm hearing sent, but by whatever it was, the contracts that were the negotiations or whatever that were sent and that were labeled and laid down, by the time they was scheming from there. They were scheming off the muscle. They were scheming off top. They've been scheming for a long time. They didn't never think it would get to this time here. They really didn't think that it would get to the times we in now. But I'm hearing London Bridge is falling down. I don't know. Something, I don't know what's about to happen, but something's about to happen. Something major in politics is about to happen. I'm hearing some kind of Two of Pentacles, some kind of major breakthrough. That The work is being done. It's the cycles are moving. They know it. They see it. Page of Swords. They see it. They feeling like they stabbed their own self in the end. Four of Cups. Stressed about letting go of a toxic, one toxic cup. They're stressed about it. They're stressed about that toxicity. That one toxic, whatever they want, whatever their toxicity is, they're stressed about it. They see it as toxic. They see it as toxic, but it's not toxic. Knight of Cups, it's not toxic. Just ain't what they want to hear. Five of Wands, just ain't what they want to hear. The Tower. Wheel of Fortune. Queen of Cups. Three of Swords. It ain't what they want to hear. That they got the Six of Swords. They gotta walk away. Move on to calmer water. That shit about to get hectic. I don't know what's going on in the atmosphere. Five of Pentacles. Judgment. Alright, y'all. I got to go clear my energy. I got to clear my energy, baby. Okay? I'm finna go get me some salt, since somebody want to know. Finna go get me some salt and rub it in my hands and rub my head. Okay? Because that's what they're type. Because they coming at me harder than a motherfucker right now, okay? Harder than a bitch. They coming at me. Hey. Truth got to be told. Y'all know what the damn contract said and shit, man. Just abide by the motherfucking rules. If y'all had abide by the rules from the beginning, we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be in this motherfucking shape, predicament, none of this shit here, going through none of this shit here, okay? Greed and lust and all that shit there. Deception, manipulation, all that bullshit. Shit. Damn. We wouldn't be here. We damn sure wouldn't. We wouldn't be here. Shit, I remember the days when... I know y'all say old-fashioned, but hell, we could have had technology back in my younger days. Still would have went and got in the ditch and crawfish and came home, got on, and still, you know what I'm saying? We could have had y'all trying to prevent some shit that you don't need because somebody done told you a damn lie for their own selfish reasons, and now it's bringing a chain motherfucking reactions, okay? And now y'all out here thinking out of order, okay? Out of motherfucking order. Ain't using none of that there. No common motherfucking sense. That's a Dale told. Somebody's shoulder's hurting, okay? Because you carry too much motherfucking weight. Let it go. Okay? Make the load light. Shit. Make the load light. I'm gonna make the load light. Get credit where credit is due, okay? While y'all out here trying to think 20 motherfucking light years ahead. Bitch, I told you can't jump timeline. We in 1 month. Bitch, you gonna get fucked up. Keep trying to jump 20 damn timelines. You trying to prevent 20 motherfucking timelines ahead. Okay? Hee hee. You's trying to... That's what my grandbaby say. Hee hee, bye, Michael Jackson. Hee hee. Okay. Empty fucking vessels. Now you're trying to fill up your vessels with what? What is you trying to fill up your vessels? And then a lot of y'all out here talking about you believe in Jesus Christ. Okay? That's what you say. You believe in Jesus Christ. It say not a God. Oh, no, we read that. You believe in Jesus Christ. But didn't Jesus Christ say, even some of the Gentiles gonna make it before y'all make it? Isn't that what that book say? Now, it might not be verbatim. Okay? See, that's another topic. Okay? That one is another topic. About that bloodline. Okay? When people be talking about, where do white folks come from? Where do white people come from? Shit, come from a whole bunch of different places, just like the black folks, the color folks. But they come from a whole bunch of different places. But I ain't gonna talk about it in this session here. It'll come up later in another session. Okay, I know it will, cause it's to be talked about, but I just ain't ready to talk about it right now. Somebody that had my phone tapped though. Yeah, I don't know if the pre-recording has been erased. They done erased them motherfuckers. If they erased them, damn bitch, you missed that one there. You can't use it. But if they didn't, go back through them old recordings. Okay. Y'all already know what it is. I love you. Till the next time. Peace. Love. Hair grease. Later, Gators.